working on this front drive shaft. I've already got the part back here, got the U-joint out of it. That wasn't no issues. It's got to be cleaned and blasted. I hadn't really ever moved much with these, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of this joint. But anyway, I'm looking around the edge down here to see the clip. So these are internally mounted, but these are original. They still have the plastic mold that's injected at the factory to hold them in place. So basically all we got to do with these is break them free. No clips. Pretty sure it's like that all the way around. There's the one for this one. There's the one for this one. So don't believe these have ever been done. So I'm gonna break this thing free. I'll show you these little plastic. There's a lot of factory U-joints are put in like this with this little plastic retainer. They just inject that plastic in that hole somehow or another, holds it in place. So I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna break this thing free. All right, so I got everything hopefully set up, and we're just gonna use this little socket here. It's just a cheap Taiwan socket. Set it right there. I've got this over the V in these plates. And we could use, say, a big socket like this and set it on top of the plate if that comes to it. But I think this V will work. Just got to get this thing set up right. I had to replace the jack on this. I ain't tried this jack, so I don't know how good it's going to work. Like it's got a little leak by on it. Need a different handle. This one comes with a little longer handle. Now, the only other thing that might hold us up would be if that plate's catching the end of that thing. But hard to tell from this angle. I wish I had a mirror I could look under that. I'm gonna put that sock down there just to be a little more on the safe side. It should go right there. Probably wasn't quite big enough. Alright, so now all we gotta do is push this thing through the other way. Like that. I got a big socket here. I believe I'll work fine with that. And think that down. Everything in the world breaking. I believe I've got it. Alright, so we are to the point now. This thing should come out of here, and I'll show you. See this blue stuff right here? Showing the light here. Got this blue, that's that plastic in there. I'll show you when I get this thing out. I think it broke the crap out of this thing. I can get it out now. I have never taken one of these apart, so I'm not sure what's involved in it. I feel like something turned loose there. Okay, yeah, so we got that right on out. And we can get this other side pushed out the same way. Right, so you can see this ball at the end of this. So this is like one piece deal here, I believe. And of course the U-joints are not really part of that deal, so you can swap the U-joints out. You can see they come out. So that's got a ball on this end. So in the middle you got a socket for that ball, and then you got another U-joint right here, and it should be the same way, but you got a piece here that's solid. So we'll get this other U-joint out, and I'm not going to film all that, but you can see you just about need a press to get these old factory joints apart, unless you got a real stout vise. But let me get this done and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so I got this thing apart. Once I went and got the right size socket, it was no problem, but trying to get it apart with the wrong size socket takes a while. So I'm having trouble getting this last U-joint out. The daggum seals don't want to come off the yoke, and so I can't push it in. I'm having a hard time getting it to go back in the hole here. Other than that, there it comes. Finally, I'm sealed off here. About have it hooked. Now, I think this is called a burden joint. Don't quote me on that, but it's the name that pops in my head. It's not really a CV joint, but it's a burden double U joint deal, I believe. And like I said, I've never ever serviced one of these things before. I can't imagine if that thing ever came apart going down the road or out in the woods. It ain't just as simple as changing a U-joint out and on your vehicle, I'll tell you that. Now, so, I believe this thing's got some kind of little seal here. And of course, this goes on here like this, and then you got that other piece that's got the ball that goes up into here. Now you probably ask yourself, why in the world did I want to go to all this trouble? Well, you can see how damn filthy nasty this thing is. It's original part. I'm not saying that it would ever fail, because these things don't really have a lot of tilt in them. But you can see how much mud and gunk's in this thing. And to me, I just couldn't in all conscience put this on that truck like that. So that's why I did it. And the other thing, this thing's been sitting on the ground or on the cement, but it's gotten rusty. And all this got to be cleaned up. And we'll clean it up. We'll sandblast it or bead blast it. Probably have to sandblast the shaft, but these parts here fit in the bead blaster real easy. And then we'll get a couple of U-joints, put it back together. So until then, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.